Hello YouTube, it's Back in the Day Toys here with a Carboot haul video. We've got some cool stuff today, but we missed out on some really cool stuff too. But either way, we're going to do a little video, show you some of the cool stuff we got today. Oh, where do we begin? Let's start all the way over here. So there's a person who's always at the Carboot and they always have a pile of free stuff. Today they had all these like birthday cards. I think I took about a quarter of the box. That just saves me from having to buy birthday cards in the future. They also had these, which I'm not 100% sure what they are. Maybe they're like little candle holder things. But I think there was like 3 in a pack, so maybe I got 6. Or maybe there's 4 in a pack. I don't know. I thought they might be good for Halloween, and they were free, so can't really complain. Found this cool Mewtwo. He was £1. He comes with this like move that he's doing that falls off. Same person that had the Mewtwo. Has stuff all the way over here. He had this. Oh, there's my cat, Loki. That's Loki saying hello. He had this G.I. Joe. I think it's a Cobra Commander plane. And he also had this Batmobile there, which was cool. He wanted £2 each for those and £1 for the Mewtwo. I went over to the table because he had something else really cool. But it was first thing in the morning. I forget what it was. I missed out on whatever that was. What else we got down here? Got this little cool looking Playmobil figure for 10p. Don't normally buy Playmobil figures, but this one was really cool, and I was buying some Doll's House stuff for my mum from them at the same time. So got that. Got this dinosaur for 50p. Unfortunately, it's not a Schleich or a Papo, but it is quite highly detailed. They also had this one, which was 50p. For some reason, these like remind me of the old Dino Warriors figures. Looks like they lit up or something and even made a sound, but this one doesn't. And then from a different seller, I found this one, which was 50p as well. Again, I can't figure out how they make them make sounds. Maybe the batteries are dead on them, but they were pretty cool. Bought this for 10p. This little jitterbug. Bought this little pile here for £1. Thought this guy looked like some sort of anime character. I don't know what he's from. This is like one of those Poundland little toy figure things. This Jurassic Park keyring, which again looks like it has sound and lights up, but doesn't work. This, which I thought was a micro machine, but now I'm not so sure because it's got a ball bearing in the bottom. This Rasta Mouse. This cool Charizard pin. Must have come with a box set of Pokemon cards. This little Bart Simpson Devil. These were like vending machine or like came in Kinder Egg type toy things. Remember them from when I was a kid. And also this zombie who's missing an arm. I looked for the arm, couldn't find it. So yeah, but for £1, it wasn't a bad little bundle. Went back to that seller because it was raining when I picked these up and bought another couple of bits. They had this action figure, which I remember having as a kid, some little bootleg. And this one, which is very unusual. I don't know who she is, but her clothes can be removed, and she's wearing underwear here, but she's not wearing underwear here. I would show you, but I worried it might get the video banned or something. But yeah, it was £1 for those two. Got to figure out who she is, because yeah, I still can't stop laughing at that one. Bought this cool Assassin's Creed coin. Thought my friend who likes Assassin's Creed, I could save that for his birthday. That was only £1. Bought this turtle for 50p. He's missing his arm. Same seller has had it there for like 6 weeks. She hasn't sold it. I first asked weeks ago and she said it was £2, and I said it's too much considering it's broken. Today she went down to £1 and I went, no, it's still missing its arm, 50p. And eventually she caved in. I think she's realised I'm the only person that asks about it, and essentially you don't sell it to me, you're never going to bloody sell it. Anyway, these are quite cool. We got some G1 Dinobots. So one of the traders got these today. This one's not in bad shape at all. He's pretty good. And this one's a little bit broken, but he's not in bad shape there either, really. So I asked him what he wanted for those two. He said £15 for the two. He had loads of cool Transformers. I missed out on a huge box of Transformers and some He-Man ones from a collector today, which is a real shame. Anyway, so I agreed I'd take the 15 from him from those. He wanted a tenner for this Pretender, which still comes with the instructions, but is missing that cross, the cannon. I'm not going to try and pronounce the other bit. And he hasn't got the bit inside, which is a shame. But he's still quite cool. So he wanted a tenner for that. So I said, well, if it's a tenner, can you throw in these two, which I think are Optimus Prime's engines from certain ones. So they might have a bit of value. And then as I was walking off, he called me back and he tried offering me this. He said, you need that? That goes with one of yours. And I said, no, you've got another one of these that's really broken, because this one is. Everything's broken on this one. I said, the only plus side is this has the stickers here, whereas that one doesn't. And he said, oh, we'll just have that one as well then. So in the end, I ended up paying £25, 3 Dinobots, 1 Pretender, and these 2 little things here. So I wasn't too upset about that. One of the other traders had this one. Never seen him before. Really like the translucentness of him, but he was £7, a lot of money. But yeah, had him. Found this, might be rose quartz, might be. I don't think it's that Himalayan salt, but it might be. Whatever it is, it was £2. It's a nice little rock thing. This person I bought loads of stuff from, so this was 10p. I don't think it was broken when I bought it, but I can't find the other bit. They like wrapped it up in this bit of newspaper for me, but that's not in there, so maybe I did buy it when it was broken. But that was like 10p, and this was like 10p as well. Don't think there was anything meant to go on the top here. They also had this big pile of key rings, so there's this mountain of key rings here that these came off of, and most of them were pretty crap, but these were the ones that I thought were worth it. So there's some nice old Pokemon ones. There was a Smurf. There was one of these, I forget what these were called now, Puppy in My Pocket or something, but it's missing the little dude inside. There was an Undertaker keyring there, and some other WWF characters. The Rockers, don't remember them. This one that said, I love MUFC. I really don't like football. But on the back it says, exclusive Manchester United product. So I'll Google that, see if that was worth anything. Remember having one of these when I was a kid. Little globe keyring thing. This really cool South Park metal one. Stan being sick. This, which I didn't see till I started taking the others off. I really like this. It's like a sword or a hook or something. That's really cool. That's actually going to go on my keys. And this cool little Power Ranger. It's in a little box. Don't know if it'll come out of its little box, but that was cool. They also had some other stuff. They had this mask and this like Halloween skin stuff, and they had this Bring Me the Horizon bag, which I got just to put it in. And then they had these, which they wanted 50p each for. I'm thinking maybe these might be worth something online. JLS Theatre Tour, the X Factor Live Tour 2009. The Peter Andre Renovation Tour. This next one's going to be a bit weird, like that action figure that loses its clothing. The Lady Boys of Bangkok 10th Anniversary Tour. And then this, which is a Banksy thing from when he was in the Bristol Museum. So I paid £5 for the lot, 50p each for these bits, 10p for those. I forget what those were and those were, but it worked out as a £5 all in the end. So I didn't think it was a bad price, really. These comics were 50p each. This is one of the cool new Turtles ones, made to look old, like that. Big Trouble in Little China, Escape from New York. I think I might already have that one, to be honest. But I really like these. These were some vintage Alien magazines. So they were 50p each. Got these 2 weird bootlegs for 50p each. I don't know what this dude is or what he's doing with his hand. And this bootleg Batman with like an interchangeable head, but he's missing a bit of his chest there that's snapped off. But he's really cheap and nasty, but we like him. Got this bag of badges for £1. Really only wanted this Superman one, which doesn't actually have anything on the back, so it might be bootleg. One of the Turtles badges that would have come with a card. Get your hands on Matchbox, some Tesco's stuff, but most of the rest were rubbish. Oh, same woman actually who had all the key rings had these 2 little Lego figures. This guy must be from Harry Potter. Don't know what this dude is, and don't know why this plant's got a face. But I think they were like 10p each or 20p each. This was in the free pile from that person who gave me all the cards. Someone had these 3 Disney license plates. They actually had 6 license plates, and they said they were £2 each, or you could have all 6 of them for a tenner. I asked him if he'd do 3 for a fiver, so I've taken the 3 Disney ones. This one seems to be quite common on eBay. They're going for about 20. This one, there's only one on eBay listed for 40. This one doesn't show up at all. So they might have some good value in them. These action figures were £1 each. There's a small soldier's archer. I've got loads of those, I think, now. But someone had one at the Carboot last week, and they wanted a fiver for it, and I just laughed and walked off. Old school Joker. This guy, who I don't know who he is, but I really love his style with his skull boots, green flames. I don't know what he's from, but yeah, I really dig him. This Batman, which I think I might see if it will go in the car because his head moves forward like that, so maybe he'll work in that car. And an old school Splinter. The cassettes were 50p each, so we got Meatloaf, I'll Do Anything for Love, but I won't do that. Meatloaf, Bad Out of Hell, revamped though, unfortunately, which might not be so good. Elton John, Candle in the Wind for Princess Diana, and Queen, Heaven for Everyone. Don't know that Queen song. But yeah, cassettes seem to be making a comeback, so we'll Google those, see if they're worth anything. So push these toys out the way so we can get to the back. Got these were 3 for £1, just like the artwork on these. Ants and grasshoppers, 3 oxen and a lion, a cowardly bat, a donkey, and a foolish wolf, a foolish wolf, and a crow that was tricked. Weird. Andy Pandy and the Woolly Lamb, Donald Duck Circus, Mickey and Minnie at St. Moritz, My Little Pony Annual 1987, and The Wonderful World of Disney 1977. Got these 2 really cool painted records. The 2 of them were 50p. I really like those. Really dig them. Got the Spider-Man for £1. These little bags of seashells were 50p, so we got a few of those. These things were all 50p each. A cap can, magic grown unicorn, a shake and wake alarm, stretchy butterflies, create your own slime bath, and finger puppets. Most of those will probably be things I give to my friends' kids, just to keep them happy. This was 10p. I'm going to give it to the lady I work with. This was 10p. Little happy birthday candles. Right, this next lot here is the one that I missed out on some good stuff. This is the one who had loads of Transformers, and loads of He-Man and loads of Marvel, and they were selling like a whole 80-litre tubs of them at £30 a box. I missed all of those. But then these ones, they're priced individually. So I paid up a bit here. I paid a fiver for this really cool Sabretooth. I paid a tenner for this lot of Godzilla stuff, which I thought was like old, but actually looking at it, it's not actually that old. They're all sort of like 2009. They are pretty cool though. I do like them. I'm not sure if this one's Godzilla as well, or whether he's like a Power Rangers bad guy or something maybe, but he's pretty cool. I really like this Mech Godzilla as well. But I love the colour scheme on these, Mothra? I forget. But yeah, really love the colour scheme on these things. So it's tenner for that lot there, fiver for the Sabretooth, paid a fiver for this Sentinel, but left another one, and then paid a tenner each for these massive Jurassic Park dragons. Dragons? Jeez, you can tell I'm filming this late at night and I'm tired. Dinosaurs. So I don't know if it was included in a video I did a little while ago, but I got one of these that was T-Rex, and they had 2 of the same T-Rex. But I paid tenner each for them, so 20, 30 with the Godzilla, 40 with the Sabretooth and the Sentinel, and I also got this Mortal Kombat fella with his figurine stand and little bits and pieces for £1. So I spent £41 there. Oh, I bought this one for £1 as well from a different store. This is a Jurassic Park one, but must be a modern one. He makes a noise. I can't make him make it now, but he does work. I paid 50p for that leather jacket there, and I paid £1 for this. In fact, he was in the £5 deal with a woman with the Bring Me the Horizon stuff. I also got a load of Doll's House stuff for my mum, like loads and loads of stuff from 2 different sellers. So yeah, it wasn't a bad day. We left with some cool toys, but oh my god, it could have been so much better. If I'd got to that stall at the right time, I could have got a load more Transformers than just these 3. And I could have also got a load of He-Man stuff or Masters of the Universe or Thundercats. I couldn't really see, but it was one big box of those. But yeah, not a bad day really. Fun little day out at the car boot as always. See you guys.